Wow, look at me becoming a true Floridian now that I've lived here for a little over a month. Anything below 75 degrees, having to put a beanie on and just be frozen. Or might I say, fragile, which is exactly what today's video topic is about. We are in the home stretch of this marathon prep. And these last few weeks are when things start to feel a little bit different. There's no more big, intense, exciting, hard workouts. It's pretty freaking boring. And everything that you've built up just starts to feel a little fragile. And you know me, I am not training to become some sort of Olympic athlete. I think fitness is a great metaphor of life. And a lot of this correlates to life. Like I just said, a project, a test, a speech, a conversation. You can put in the work and you can build so much confidence, but those last few little moments are when you feel like you're going to break. When you subconsciously know that you've put in the work, you've put in the time, you've practiced, you've rehearsed, you've put in the reps, but for some reason, you don't feel 100% sturdy. You feel a little fragile. So in today's video, we're going to talk about that feeling when you know you're not getting worse. You just know there's more at stake.
What is up, YouTube? Shout out Chris Bumstead. Gonna do a little bit of a voiceover over today's back and by workout. Obviously, towards the end of this prep, I am not too focused on strength gains, but I do just enjoy lifting. So right now, it's not completely necessary to do, but I still do it because I really like doing it, and I don't want to not do it. And if anything, I'm doing it a little less than I would like, so I'm looking forward to doing it more after this. But fragility, I'm not sure if that's even a word. Being fragile. This is a difficult point. This point comes to mind when I think about the end of a prep. This phase is normal. The goal is not to feel good every day. The goal is to arrive to the finish line intact. You have put the work in. As the old saying goes, the hay is in the barn. Right now is just sharpening the tools in the shed. Feeling fragile doesn't necessarily mean you are fragile, right? That's two different things. You can walk the walk or you can talk the talk, right? It's the physical part of being fragile that you are not. So how do I think about this phase? First, I stopped trying to assess fitness daily. You will have good days, you will have bad days, especially towards the end when you've built up so much fatigue. You're probably going to have a lot of bad days, especially if you're like someone like me, where you've got a relationship, you've got family, life, friends, work, everything outside of fitness. You're going to have ups and downs. You can't focus on every single day and how you perform. You have to zoom out to weeks, not sessions. I let the good days pass without chasing them, and I let the bad days stay neutral. And what this phase is actually for, it's a very important phase that you have to go through, and everybody goes through during their marathon preps. It's not about getting fitter. It's about letting the work settle. You've put in the work, but you need to reap the benefits and recover so you can push when the day that you've been pushing for actually arrives. This part, I honestly think, might be even harder than the actual race. It's about restraint. It's not about introducing more chaos. And if you're like me, anxious overachiever, shout out Chris Williamson, then you understand that feeling of you don't have an issue of pushing harder. All you know is how to push harder. All you know is input and output. The biggest part and the hardest part to accomplish with this is the discipline it takes to have restraint. The discipline it takes knowing that you're holding back. You have more in the tank, which is good. You're supposed to. You're not supposed to wear yourself out here, but it's a difficult point to cross in your mind. So, I know you may be feeling fragile, but you are not.
This is like my favorite thing ever to just look at. Just the intracoastal post-workout, just post it up out here. Morning run, 6 miles on the treadmill. I did not want to go run outside this morning for 2 reasons. Woke up not feeling so hot. I almost just went back to bed. I don't know what it is. Felt like I had a slight fever, a little bit achy, and I was not feeling too hot. Also, I don't know if you can tell right now, it's a little bit windy out. That wind is whipping, and one of the things I've realized living here for a couple months now is you are so exposed when you run. A lot of my runs will be along the beach, and if there's any sort of wind, you are feeling it. So I hate to say it, with as nice as it has been here with the weather, I have been running inside more because I do not want to face the elements, mainly wind. But I'm still making sure to get these runs done, and especially today, you're not feeling well. I gotta get these runs done because right now there's less room for mistakes. There's only a handful more of runs before race day. And yes, while my fitness is locked in, every run feels important right now. Nothing has actually changed from my 70-mile weeks to now it's gonna be 50-mile weeks. Nothing's changed other than how much I'm paying attention to these runs. So the clock's ticking, and even when I'm not feeling too great, I know time is fragile right now. So I gotta keep running. Fragile. Fragile? What are we doing talking about being fragile? What are we doing talking about being fragile? Oh. And that, folks, was our last effortful workout of this prep. Total of 11 miles, 6 miles at marathon pace. Not like extremely intense, but it does take a little bit of effort to run that pace. And now we're just cruising to the finish line. The work has been put in the weeks before. The job is already done. Your job now is to just let it be. So the work's been done. That felt good. And if you ever start to feel a little fragile at the end, just know you're doing something right. Guys, thanks for watching another video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.